So, hey everyone, especially those who's gonna watch it on YouTube. If these people exist. So, tonight we're gonna see Yusuf against Urby. Both players already are there. So for now I just gonna put the cards, the turn defections and the map. So let's do it. Spin the wheel. Else for Yusuf. Angmar. Angmar for Urby. Okay. I would watch anything else rather, but whatever. Whatever. So. Okay. So Urby yellow, Yusuf light blue. Okay. And let's tell them. Asking for the map. What the map he wants? Damn it, Urby. Black off. Same password. How is not that easy enough? I understand. Let's check if you got it. Avid red, the smoke, PBR, Urby, Yusuf. Good. Good. Schneller. Schneller, people. Very good. I don't have all night. Cool. You don't have all night. In the first place, you haven't joined the server. And now he's talking about not having time. Pick him up. So Oh, Yusuf, go! Where's Tournamnet? Nice. Actually, Yusuf behaves better than most, despite him struggling with English. He comes when he says, and he reacts quite in time. And not whining on every single detail. Probably Yusuf should have refused the matchup, but we will see. I'm not sure he is capable of managing Angmar good enough, but he's definitely capable of winning some maps against Urby. I don't think he will win much, but something like 4-2 can be there as a result. So 5-1 roll 4-2 for Urby, I would say my prediction in this one. But also, despite the swap version of this matchup, it gonna means a lot for Yusuf especially. His knowledge of BFME 2 just might not work well enough in some matchups. So for now he starts with a standard game as well as Urby. There is usually nothing special to expect in the matchup. The things usually pretty standard. So second production building gonna be built 10, which is what he needs. Good decision by Yusuf. Oh fuck! It's Urby. Damn it. Okay, that's why. Now it explains why he plays. So this build order would be weird to expect exactly these timings by Yusuf. So you should be able to defend it very easily. Yeah, the damage is kinda nerfed against farms, so they're not dealing much even with the buff. Yeah, and backstab trample. If he makes sure good enough, he should be able to defend it. Oh, actually he failed a bit with tramples. So yeah, then it's not bad for Yusuf actually. That's not bad to get at least one of these. But still not enough, because now there is another danger. How he's gonna deal with all this Angmar stuff with War Chant. With War Chant for all the army. And Elf not having anything to buff his own units since he wasted his rally call there. Weird, why he put it here instead of here? Wonder why. Okay. So, if the attack is gonna be clear enough, it should bring a big advantage for Urby on the Angmar side. But, again, execution should be clear. Since there is cavalry on battlefield, there is always a risk to be trampled. And it might fail. Only one archer. I would love to see one more archer here instead of pikeman. Or one more swordsman also would be better. Okay, he's losing 1 more and 3 for now. Oh, this battalion kinda unlucky there. Should have used the second pikeman here, since he was there. Use battle... No, defensive stance. He should have used defensive stance. Maybe with defensive stance and facing right in front of the riders, he would be able to save the battalion. Even against the buffed wolf riders. Yeah, it's very bad for Yusuf. Should be over soon. He lost too much units and the military. Economy might not be touched massively for him, but units loss was huge. He lost like 3 battalion. And now it's 400 units for... over 400 units for Angler. And only 270 for Elf. Yeah. So... it's getting dangerous each second.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Okay, good position for Elf. Now he has a rally call. But Urby understands he doesn't need to engage too much in this fight. So he just retreats.
Lorian archers, ready for battle.
Well, the situation is gonna be repeated. Like, Angler is gonna wait for his warchat once again and make a push against Elf, which is not gonna have his own buff. Yusuf definitely needs to think more about how he using his spell book in such early game situation.
With haste.
Command points kinda equal. It's actually even bigger for Elf, the army size for now, especially after losing this wolf rider. But for how long is it gonna be like this? Not for long, because wind plus war chant can be very dangerous. So all Urby needs is just to get all his army together and make a good attack with the wind. And it should be over for Elf. White Tower. It's not bad to build something like this, but it should be started there. And somewhere here or here. It's too offensive in situation when there is wind and war chant. Urby playing too safe, to be honest. He waits for Clouder, it's obvious, yeah, but could have just destroyed it right there, because now there is also tower. If he goes there before the wind, might be not bad for him. Yeah, it's still bad for him because Angmar just too much, but whatever. Both moves work. So it's a disaster for Elf anyway. Double buff the units of Angmar against just naked elves, guys. Very bad, very bad. First game went for Yusuf. I want Yusuf to show up his skills. He's definitely capable of more. But if he's gonna get matchups like this with more specific knowledge about this particular patch, might be worse with me. No, Yusuf is a good player. Okay. Another farm is gonna be destroyed here. It's actually decent counter-attack for Yusuf. He's doing decent macro job. But it's not gonna be enough eventually, because he has nothing to stop 2-tech unit from Angmar. Black Nominorians plus a hero. Well, economy is better, right? But no units, no tech. What the fuck? His tech is ego. It's not gonna work, my boy. Ego is not what it was before. It's not gonna work like this.
I speak with the Witch King's voice.
Ego gets lots of damage from throwers. He's dangerous against throwers as well, because usually flyers hits always this guy, Draw Master, and then the Who battalion dies in a second. But with Water and a decent amount, they almost one-shot the Ego. So I don't really like the choice. Yusuf had some potential, because at some point Urby was just defensive, to be honest, but he kinda wasted it with this tech. This tech is not gonna work. I mean, a bunch of Lindens would be better, plus Wouter. Rangers would be better, anything but the but Urby looks like panicking a bit. What are you doing? Why you ran like this? What is this? You should have just retreated, and there is nothing to be scared about, and focus the ego. Yes, I think it's a bit like effect of an inspection, right? If anyone knows how it's precisely pronounced and spelled in English, tell me. Effect of uninspection or something. You got me, boys, I believe you got me. So, yeah, definitely this effect was applied here in this situation, but it's fail of Urby first of all. What is this panicking? He splitted his troops for no reason, lost so many throwers for no reason. Yeah, he's definitely panicking. And all of a sudden there is a good chance for Elf to win the game. Economy is equal. PowerPoint 7555, which makes it 22 against 28. So Elf leads with 6 PowerPoint. It's best of 6 because it's round robin. Read both parts of the description. Then it's gonna make a huge sense for you, my boy. Believe it or not. Okay. I wonder what Yusuf is gonna do next. Like, oh, Nother, fine. Nother plus plus rebirth. This stuff definitely is not expected by Urby. Damn it. He actually made it work. The ego guy. Well, Ego's gonna get level 4 soon. Oh, it's actually level 5 needed. Still. Oh my gosh. This is very dangerous situation because he's like scaled pretty much ahead with all this PowerPoint usage. You saw the blast before. Blast is the spell which Bombardin uses against the troops, like just destroying a whole bunch of them in a moment. This spell also earns power points, so he earned lots of power points since the fight with Bombardin, and now he's able to get these guys. Never mind, he kinda wasted them. Could have used them way better to get like few farms, maybe free. Maybe free on this side with riders. Definitely could have got more done job with them. But he's got delete. Anyway. We'll be getting so much money. For Witch King? Yes, for Witch King. I don't like it choice. Why Witch King? Like, it's fine, but
I come to command.
you lost so much time in the units. Not having anything else. Not having earlier Nominori and stuff. And other heroes. Like Karsh would be very useful, especially preventing all the stamps. Slowing down the elf troops. Karsh plus earlier Nominorians would be the most safe and proper way. Investment for Witchkin is too big and it costs too much time as well. Well.
I speak with the Witch King's voice. I am the Fist of Angmar.
Yusuf is doing great by now. What a guy. What a black horse of the tournament. What a good boy. So it's very good camp for Elf here. He might also use the land for his own. How close he is? 6 power point needs more for the land. So not quite close, but Radical is there. So he should be fine. Just split. Just use the Radical and split them, yeah. And then it's gonna be fine for him. Yeah, look at this. Witchkin dies in a second. But with the wind, he might eventually win this fight. Wowder is there. Yes, Wowder is there. What about... yes, another hero is there also. Mogomir, I meant him. With those two plus some troops he can win it, but cavalry doing fine job. Cleaning all the stuff from Angar. Rebirth falling down. And Angar retreats eventually. Elf still keeps the position, and tower plus starter plus well helps lot him. And Radical as well. We'll be kinda through the game. Definitely through it. He had a good advantage at the start, but he played defensively. No, best of 6 is a legit thing. It's called like this. Unlike you, I'm aware of this stuff from other games. If it's something like Route Robin, it's still called best of and the number, like 4 or 2.
The last march of the Ents begins.
It's literally still best of 6. No, it is not, because you don't know it and I know. With such systems like group system and everyone plays everyone, it's still called exactly the same.
Swords from Lorien.
We elves will help fight against Sauron.
Eventually Hwauser, yeah, I'm gonna destroy the barrack. No. What is this? Brackets, no. Okay. Don't say sorry, say thank you, Maru, for letting me know. The more you know, Ave.
We bring spears from
Okay, this camp war again. I feel like Urby really might be raging about this. As I know, he played recently against Sauce, which could camp also a lot as well. So it might be double strike against his nervous system. And nervous system might not handle this twice on fries. I don't know how much such games he had there in a row. Oh, and there he is. What is this quote like? Name the devil, right? Call the devil. Something like this. Do you know this quote, Ave? How it is like? Name the devil, right? When you talk about someone, and there he is immediately. Speak of the devil, yes. The devil is another camper player style in this situation. Well, it's getting better for Urbi, but lack of knowledge for Yusuf definitely makes him back in this game, even though he did very well before. What he should have done better. It feels like at some point he stopped macro good enough as he did before. He did a very well job in his situation, his disaster start, the disaster. He splitted the units, harassed the sides, but then he stopped doing this and gave too much time and farms level 2 to be freely earning the money. So what about command points? Well, it's pretty much kept, right? So he managed to beat wrong his command points, got too much main army stuff, and left nothing for side harassments things. Which can work because Yusuf didn't split his units. He might not be aware of the power of the splash. Was not aware enough. He wouldn't work at all if he split it a bit better at the statue.
What are we building?
So, it's not like Yusuf dead yet, but there is super little chance for him come back. There is no heroes. So all these things are gonna die eventually against some power points combination. Windplits plus something plus heroes engagement and some blue ice arrow damage. So the game is pretty much in the hands of Urbi now. At least people might be sure for now that his nervous gonna be okay. So, what the elf has in his PowerPoint pocket? Not much yet. Ego is ready to be summoned as well as Tom Bomb Odin. But that's not the combination to deal with this. Need something else. More than that. Cloudbreak could have been a good choice. He has none for now. But it's gonna be in a second. Use it, god damn it. What are you doing? Use it, blast. He could have destroyed half of them right there. Okay, it's kinda late, but fine. At least he used it. And the huge loss as well here, so he's dead. Run. There is no space, there is no safe place for you in the lands of Angmar. And the blizzards make it even worse for you, Mr. Elf. Mr. Smith is there. But Angmar has his own Neo for quite a while. And his own Neo is level 4. So Mr. Smith is not gonna work eventually, too much efficient. And there is nothing to lead for him. No, there is no army of rebellions there. The resistance of humanity. In this case, it's rather like elfmanity. Is there actually a word like elfmanity or something?
We have come to protect
If there is none like this, should be since I invented this.
We come to aid you in this fight.
Like, what is this? He's like has zero heroes and then he's got all of them. Did he have so much money? What the fuck? How is that? If he had them earlier, he would have got a chance. I mean, at least like 2 archer heroes with his archer army. They could have been like level 4 both by now. And then it could be another story. Not like he would have win this, but no chance with him. That's also very dangerous to have them. Like they can die in a second against this melee army hero. Plus some snow trolls. Well, without the leveled hero, it's almost impossible to stop such an army from Angmar. He needs to have leveled up heroes and a bunch of his own troop. Okay, so we might go with GG for sure for now. Even though economy like 1000 for both. It was very campy one-sided game. I mean, Yusuf should a bit switch his mind, like refresh it. Because definitely at some point stick with this mid fight too much and didn't use his advantage as macro player against all this mid ground, mid battle thing. And let's name it as Urby. Yusuf. Elf 1. Okay, so the same map. I like this choice of map by Yusuf. I thought this map kinda new, but looks like it's played already in 1.00. 09. Or maybe he just saw it a few times here and liked it enough. That's why he picked it. Who knows? Not me. So let's put 1 for Urby. I mean, as a viewer, for sure, as usually people like, and I understand that people like cheer a bit for underdog, which is definitely Yusuf. But at the same time, a bit people might be a bit concerned about Urby's sustain, how he's gonna handle his nervous and etc. But Yusuf just came came from somewhere, and without warm up he's gonna play his games, which you guys should appreciate a lot. His attitude and not having problems with him to start the game. He just arrived in the time when we agreed, like hours before. Without excuses, he got right inside the saddle and ready to show what he's capable of. So, there is another thing you might be aware for. I put some of those like free games already is there on YouTube. So in the link description of the stream, you might see the link to the YouTube channel, and you has to go there, watch those videos, records of these matches, and put all the stuff necessary to promote this game, like, subscribe, and whatsoever, for the algorithm of YouTube. It's like, it should be like first link, I believe, in the description now, the YouTube link. So let's get back into the game. I almost leave last game. Yeah, I kinda sense this, to be honest. I kinda sense this. Okay, so Yusuf went a bit unusual, but standard for 1.09 version for farms to barrack. It might work. I believe it might work. Even against elf it might work. The distance is quite something. It's not like the shortest one. So also there is like good spots for 2 farms at the back. Third one here. This one protected well. So yeah, should work well. Snowbind might be his own thing, his own style. So people should appreciate style move like this more, which makes the game more entertainment. So Rallyco for now, and Snowbite might be there. You smell it in there, aren't you? Yeah, I smell it. Snowbite. Snowbite it is. Yeah, there it is. I smell the snow. Very good choice. Just don't lose Draw Master at least. And, will be fine defense for you. If he understands his situation well enough, he's just gonna focus for creeping after that. And earn his own war chant in seconds. Like, not in seconds, in minutes. But you know what I mean. Okay, it's well defend. And it's actually not that bad. He just needs to creep the troll. These guys, yeah. One of these and a little bit of harassment and fights. And he's gonna earn his own 5 power points for the next fight. To use war chant. So it's not like anyone is ahead. It's pretty much equal for now. Elf has a little bit of an opportunity to make next fight with Rallyco against nothing. But it's not like much an opportunity, because with such economy start, there's gonna be lots of stuff for Angmar by the time Rallyco is available. So with this lots of stuff, you might be able to creep and harass and earn 5 power points. He's halfway to the way. Okay, it's 3 points already. So 2 more need. Work and a fight. like this. Almost enough to earn 5 power points. And then he might fight face to face. He might be able to do this. Well, and now this economy and creeping pays off. He's got lots of wolves. If he uses them well enough and realize this cavalry advantage for now, it might be a good thing for him to win this game eventually, but will he able to do this? Let's see. I'm not sure. There is no open window to use these guys efficiently enough for now. I mean, he kinda rushed them too early. There was not necessity to use them that early. He should have just went for a hero. Having wolf then, but not investing time, investing gold in those units so early. Because his hero would be there already. And he could have summoned just now these wolves if he needs. It wasn't necessary at all. Now it's terrible for Yusuf. Yeah. Lack of experience definitely hits him hard in such situation, even though his macro definitely better. But decision making is way worse. So it's gonna be destroyed, everything of this. Unless Snowbind gonna save the day, but Snowbind freezes only one building, so it's not gonna be saved much. You need to rebuild it right now, the new 2 production, and save Snowbind for this one. Urby gives him some free tramples. So kind from you, Urby. I bet there is friendly relationships between Slovenian and Turkish, despite the history between Balkanian countries and Turkey. So that's why he's so kind with donating these tramples. Very good harassment on the sides. He was able to destroy a bunch of militaries. Level 5 guys, look at this. What a menace, what a new stuff they bring with their axes against the trees, which is like literally the counter against the trees. Very good, Yusuf. Despite all this lacks of knowledge and everything. So 550 for now for Yusuf. 685 for Elven player Urbi. And also Howder is there, but Howder is not gonna do much. He's like almost a useless thing unless level 5 against armor. It's like yeah, it's like a little bit additional damage, but for such big cost. So it's investment for the future for sure. Unlike, for example, Legolas, which costs a lot, but he starts to pay back immediately with his spell. He could have destroyed more if he just managed his troops better. He definitely suffered lots of unnecessary tramples, but also it might be not Urbi's fault, just because mechanics of the game suck a lot. The pikeman moves a lot as well when you use the formation, especially.
Ready for battle.
I imagine how a casual viewer on YouTube chance to watch this video wonders why he should watch it or load this game, and then he hears like the game sucks and ask himself why you're even commentating this then. And I answer to you, casual viewer on YouTube. Might not be wrong.
We bring swords from Lorien.
We want to live forever.
So Yusuf doing very well for now. Like really, my boy. What are you doing? God damn it! What a machine of killing. But don't engage against the statue. It's too dangerous. And it's too bad for you, gonna be. I guess there is something like 10 power points. No, not yet. Oh, he's so behind with power points. Never mind. But still, if there was wind in time, could be dangerous for him. I mean, not wind, the mist, I mean, for sure. If you use like mist. And having statue plus mist. So, fine. I can't say it's really worth it. He lost also a lot, the Angmar guy. But it's like so-so exchange. But the biggest thing, he still splits his units. That's the biggest part of his gameplay. Unlike Urby, he doesn't do this at all. Urby really played camp game too much recently. Not splitting it all. It's maybe not easily with Elf to split the groups, but you tell me what could be the solution for that, for Elf to split. I can imagine that for that could be like making cheap heroes plus some troops to the sides. Like Glorfindel plus something, some troops here and there. It's immediately makes one cheap hero like this immediately makes it's unkillable. And this is gonna work also well with these groups, with his splash damage. For these groups. Another solution could be getting I should not pronounce like E, right? Rather like in those words. So Getting Linden could be another one of the solutions. This is how I think about this. I meant not for Angmar. I meant for Elf to stop the groups to dominate the sides. Solution could be Linden maybe, or some troops with hero. Troops alone gets too much command points and too risky, I guess. It's like most likely they're gonna be dead against wolves, dire wolves and everything else. But with the hero or with Lindens can be another story. Legolas would be so juicy here. This guy didn't do anything almost like all this time. Like literally. As well as she. Even ego investment could be better, to be honest. Like Yusuf did for this stage. Game is over, basically, but I don't know if he gets something like Legolas and then all of a sudden destroys all these Drow Masters like this. Yeah, he might come back. But it's not happens because he getting upgrades, he spends money there. It's not gonna help him.
Lancers, ready your horses.
Oh, another option is Linden. But cheap hero should not be used like this, because they can't earn experience in time. It's just investment for nothing. He should use them more offensively, with more split groups. It's not a big deal losing them even in offense, but at least they could earn experience. What happened? Maybe click losses or something. Make connection should be fine, I don't know. Like stream, everything like works as usual. Oh, not at this point, but earlier, yeah. Windows. So GG. And Yusuf makes it 1-1 all of a sudden. Very well done, Yusuf. What a good show, good game. I wonder if he makes these decisions about snowbind and then getting his points like consciously or just with the game intuition sense.
Lorien archers, ready for battle.
I consider it might work different for different people. Tell me, I have kind of high move speed for scrolling the map, right? Like usual. Tell me if it bothers you as viewers too much or not. I don't want to change it because it's annoying then to catch it back for my gameplay. It's exactly the same amount. It's almost impossible because in this game there is no numbers. And you can't get exactly the same number every time you get it back. That's why I don't want to change it really. But I could change it still. Very good fight, playoff, look at this. But it's not like throwing or something, because Witch King is here to make the difference. Again, the difference for Angmar. The difference for Angmar. Yeah. And now it's a fine fight for Angmar, because he also gets the crowder. I don't see any complaint about the scroll speed, so I assume it is fine. Right?
We will defend the elven lands from Midland.
Victory will be.
Oh, he's got the Winter's Wrath. I never know it's called like this. Winter's Wrath. W. Double W. It brings some vibes of A Song of Ice and Fire. The nature there has almost has its own will there. And the Winter's Wrath definitely could be a thing in the universe of Song of Ice and Fire. So it's really sounds alike. Well, but let's talk about the game again a bit. I also got another army, another bunch of Elven troops, upgraded Elven troops. But what about power points for Angmar? He has really nothing but wind for now, but it might be enough. Wind plus heroes to stop it. He used it too earlier. Should have just get inside with heroes and use it only when it gets dangerous for one of them. Because he just saved, to be honest, the army with this wind. Okay, giving Elf more time, another chance for Elf to come back. There is still chance for Urby to get back, but now Yusuf secures his victory with his own upgrades. It's the right choice. Also, I would love to see some tower maybe to kite back in some situations. Oh, with such hits, is Urby gonna allow more hits like this? There is no chance, my boy. You need to kite a bit more to be more precise with your troops usage. Another 50 power points, he might get Blight actually. Blight now, with all these troops to advance, might end the game right here. So it wouldn't be bad. Oh, actually, never mind. Heroes is too damaged, so he just needs to retreat. But he's still doing fine. Yeah, and green trolls. Actually, he's doing. I mean, Yusuf seems pretty much aware of stuff to use here in this game. What he should use, when he should use. Okay. But I have given a good fight. It's not like changing much, but at least it was an example why you need Skarsh. Skarsh provides unfair in this game. So, if Yusuf, you're gonna watch this, you should know about this. To get unclear, you need cash. Level something.
We are the Black Rangers.
Elf camping. But what he can do? 25 soon. With 25 should be over this time for sure. It's gonna be Wolf Summon, I guess, after this one. Only Wolf Summon is available. I guess. Rogue is still level 1 somehow. So it was Witch King who was doing all the splash damage before. I see. But I like that he used another splash hero for his side battle. Not all of them on the mid. Oh no, it's actually avalanche. Well, now it's over. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well done. For my taste, it's too much middle fights. It's like Yusuf doing some macro, but Urby like so focused on the mid battles. Urby. Urby was well. So okay, that's very bad, Urbi, because how are you gonna make a video and upload this? Two parts of the same series. Very sad to hear that. Very sad to hear that. Oh, you haven't said you're gonna play only 2 games. There. What is this? Implying a room I was pinned 2 times. And now there is nothing. Okay. Sorry that I'm not counting exactly the number of hours since the moment you sent this message at the morning. Yes, definitely my fault. So maybe Eternal should be here. He's like, if he's not coming, it's, I guess he's coming. He might be in the chat hearing this, Eternal, I believe. Okay. Yusuf, don't leave, damn it.